think the call's coming from inside the house.
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited.
And welcome to another episode of Guess the Rotten Tomatoes
score
movie, for the movie?
For the movie. The horror edition.
Spooky. Halloween is on the horizon, or it just passed. Could be a day or two behind us in the past.
But we're all dressing up still.
Yeah, this is our we're in costumes.
Oh, fuck. I dressed like a hot guy again. Hello!
But this game's simple. Grant's going to say a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes score. We're talking about the critics' score, and whoever gets closest to the score gets the point.
Boom.
You get 3 points if you get it exactly.
Oh, yeah?
On the percentage.
Okay. Oh, yeah? Show it. Do it. Make it special.
All right, we've got new merch out now, including this mohair sweater on copes.shop.
I don't need any mohair. My shit's thick.
We also have Patreon, $5 a month, or join as a member on the main channel, HIVEMIND.
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Join the Patreon.
All right, let's get into these movies.
Let's go. G, what is the first film?
Hereditary.
Oh, this that one with the...
Is this the one where Scooby-Doo has an allergic reaction?
No.
No?
What the?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Scooby-Doo has an allergic reaction to shellfish.
No? This is the one where, what's her name? Miss Tony saws her head off, and then she lights herself on fire.
You know what? I don't think I've seen this one then.
And a little kid gets decapitated.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking it was the Scooby-Doo fish allergy one. Okay, cool. It's gonna be tough for me, having never seen it. I do remember when people were talking about this, 824, right?
You really never seen this one?
Yeah, never seen it.
Oh my God.
Dude, I know I've been getting into movies recently. We've been doing How Did It Age, and I've become more of a movie guy. I haven't seen 90% of the movies on this, probably.
This is Goose Pack. How good this shit is.
Goose Pack?
Yeah, smoking on a goose.
Okay. And that's a good thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I know Goose Mode and
huge.
Goose Gossage, of course. But
yeah, Goose Gossage is big too, more in the rural areas. But Goose Mode has taken the cities by storm.
What about Goose Pack?
Goose Pack's like that good stuff. It's like za.
Oh, it's like za.
It's like za in a lot of ways.
And za is short for exotic.
Yes.
Okay. Spelled differently, but that's what I believe. Yeah, totally gonna get killed.
We should do a movie with like all the canceled musicians. They're not actually in it. People play them, and it's a horror movie, and they all get killed. Because that would be like cathartic to watch.
Oh, for the victims.
Yeah, and us.
Just like the society who has deemed them unworthy of careers.
Yeah.
Because of their bad behavior.
Exactly.
And to watch them
get slaughtered.
But it wouldn't be really them.
Yeah, but if you've hired good actors, you know that line gets blurred.
Isn't that like a season of American Horror Story? They kind of did that.
You're a season of American Horror Story, and I can't wait for it to end.
Yeah, me too.
New American Horror Story out, Backrooms.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's about the Backrooms.
Backrooms, like the green room at the Travis Scott show?
That we partied down
with
T. Scott at.
That was so lit, dude. The Cactus Jack Backrooms.
Hey, yo, Cactus, pass me some more tequila. That's all I was saying, for real.
I was like, LaFlame, you got a lighter?
Yo, is that Donnie T? What up, player?
So, Fago, how's the career going, man?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
What's up, man? How's the wife? 3, 2, 1.
I put 90.
But 85.
It is 90%.
3 ball to start the game.
Swish.
Swish. Awesome. Great.
Call me Steph Curry.
Wow. I was going off of, because we just did Donnie Darko and How Did It Age? And that's like an 87 on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. I just thought that was maybe a little more beloved. And I was like, Hereditary's beloved, but 85's still good.
But this is newer
So
and more critically acclaimed. You know, when Donnie Darko came out, nobody knew it was going to be a cult classic. There's probably reviews from that literally say like, makes no sense.
Dinky dookie.
This makes no sense. That's what it said.
Yeah.
The whole review. And it'd be like top critic. And it's like some guy from the Iowa Observer who wrote makes no sense and gave it a 1 star.
And the reviews for Hereditary are probably like deep throating A24 all the way down to the base. That's me sucking A24's cock in the reviews.
All right, Grant, what's the next movie?
Saw 3.
The third one. A lot of people say this is the best one.
And this is the one where Scooby-Doo gets stuck on the swing set?
No, this is the one where they turn Scooby-Doo's collar into like a bear trap, and if he eats a big sandwich, it clamps on it and blows his head up.
Okay.
It's
All
the
right.
ultimate temptation for that damn Dane.
Ironically, I don't think I saw 3. I saw 4, and I saw 1, and I think those are the 2 that I've seen.
Interesting.
So I saw 2 of the Saw movies. I saw 1 and I saw 4. I didn't see 3. P.O.
Or two. It's getting confusing.
Is Chewbacca a bear?
No, he's like a space Bigfoot.
Space Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's
okay,
not
some
a
sort
bear.
of Yeti.
Yeah, he's a space Yeti.
Some sort of Yeti.
He's the abominable spaceman.
Abominable.
Abominable.
I love that it's called the Abominable Snowman, and that means like horrible. It means like really bad.
He's the worst.
He's a bad snowman.
He's kind of the worst.
He doesn't look anything like a snowman. He's not 3 balls of snow stacked on top of each other with a carrot nose
He's a big fuzzy mess.
and a straw hat. He's actually like a fuzzy, weird white bear. He's terrible at being a snowman. In fact, he's abominable, which is a word that is not used for anything but him.
Yeah, not really.
I've never heard it used by anybody else.
Maybe politicians.
Yeah, I was gonna say a courtroom,
Yeah.
like a Supreme Court case.
This is abominable behavior.
Yeah, maybe you use
Maybe.
it there. And they go, "What am I, a snowman?" Did someone? Is there like? Have they seen those in real life?
Snowmen?
Yetis.
Yeah.
Like it's like a Bigfoot thing.
Yeah, there's sightings.
Okay, there's sightings of Yetis.
I believe the Inuits have the most sightings of them, like Sherpas as they go to the top of like mountains. I think there might even be most common in like Nepal, or like on Everest or something. But I think you can knock a lot of that stuff up to like altitude sickness, lack of oxygen in the brain can cause hallucinations, yada, yada. You look over at your buddy Ted, who's like wearing a big furry coat, and you're like, holy shit, dude, it's a snowman.
I want to show the nation my hallucination.
You're going to do that today?
Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of it. That is an interpolation of the song Angel by Shaggy, where I used hallucination, which is a word you said in that whole ramble you did.
Yeah.
And I just put it in there.
That's good.
Fine.
He's being Shaggy for Halloween.
Yeah, not from Scooby-Doo, though.
3, 2, 1.
I put 54%.
Put 69%.
Is 29%.
Oh. Yeah, those movies
I'm off to a rough start.
kind of got panned. People don't think they're good movies. They think they're fun to watch, but they're bullshit.
They definitely are fun to watch. Jigsaw, the little clown on a bike. I don't really understand him. Is he a puppet? Is he a man?
Didn't they just do like an gritty origin story on him?
Yeah.
It's like a botched surgery in Mexico. I'm pretty
saw
sure
it.
is the deal.
I saw it. It was gritty.
It's gritty.
We made an origin story and it's gritty. Went to the Phillies game. I fucked on. Gritty.
Phillies? It's the Flyers.
Whatever.
Asshole.
Oh, fuck. Don't get on my case.
Yeah, well, you're an asshole.
Not an asshole.
Yeah, because you're just doing this willy-nilly. Get your research right.
You
You're
think
losing so bad.
You think gritty's grippy?
What? No, I'm not talking about fucking mascots.
Come on, bitch. Do it.
I'm not talking about that today.
Do it with me one time.
4-0, Grant. What's the next movie?
The Shining.
Oh, yeah? This was one of them. It's newer.
And this is the one where
Shut up. Don't even fucking say it. Literally don't fucking say it.
this is the one where Scooby-Doo drowns in a hallway full of blood, right? It's like a blood flood, and Scooby-Doo drowns. This is the one. That's the one that this happens.
This is Kubrick's masterpiece and an adaptation of Stephen King's famous book, The Shining.
Is it Kubrick or Kubrick? Everybody says it different. It annoys me. I want to know how you say the guy's last name. Is it
Okay.
Kubrick or Kubrick?
It's up to you, man. I'd say Kubrick.
Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. Whatever. You can talk about The Shining. I haven't seen it.
I'm good.
You don't want to talk about it?
I mean, it's horrific.
Horrific?
Red round. That's what the little kid does.
I thought 21 Savage did that.
Red round. All work and no play makes
Red rum. Murder backwards.
right.
Okay.
It originates in this movie.
Oh, really?
All work and no play makes Riley a dull boy. Jack Nicholson's working on his novel at a hotel.
The golfer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. He's working on his novel at his hotel, and he works for days in, days out, and his wife goes and reads it, and it's just like 100 pages of him typing, all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. All work and no play. And she's like, no. And he comes down and he's like, what's wrong, sweetie? It's a fucking awesome movie, dude. You should check this shit out.
I will check it out, man.
There's a scene where they're going crazy and he's running around and he looks in one of the hotel rooms. The hotel's empty. He's watching it during the winter. And a man in a bear mask is giving top to another man in a suit. He looks in and the guy in the bear mask looks up and is like,
Nothing scarier than gay oral.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially like costume.
Right.
It's like,
Yep.
not gross, but it's scary.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
3, 2, 1.
93.
94.
83%.
Riley's on the heater.
It's 5-0.
Hell yeah, you skunked me. If it gets 6-0, the game ends early. Sorry for everyone who's watching. That's bop.
No, what'd you say?
That's bop. If it's 6-0, that's a bop.
It's a bop?
Yeah, that's what you used to say.
I thought it was like a mercy rule.
Yeah, like 21 at half's bop. That's what we'd say in football. If you're down 21-0, you're just gonna stop the game. There's no sense in sending the boys out there because it's bop. And now I understand that bop means whore in some degree. She's a bop.
And he's a bot.
He's a bot.
That's a new. I mean, like it's not super new, but
Yeah.
in Detroit, I hear it said so much now.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, stop acting like a bot.
Quit acting like a robot, bitch. Grant, what's that next GD film?
Scream.
Oh, Wes Craven. I'm craving more of shit like this. They really can't make movies like this anymore.
Is this the one where Scooby-Doo loses a painting?
Oddly enough, Matthew Lillard's in this, so that's kind of your closest one yet, who plays Shaggy in the live action Scooby-Doo.
Uh-huh.
But no.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a
No.
painting heist movie
Nope.
with Scooby-Doo in it.
All these are horror movies, and none of these are going to have Scooby-Doo in them.
That seems weird because
No.
I think it's not even like I'm not trying to do some sort of. This is just how
Yeah.
I remember it.
Yep.
Is painting heist movie, the famous painting Scream, and Scooby-Doo's in it.
Please stop.
All right, whatever.
Please stop it. Ghostface, that's the name of the killer in this movie,
Ghostface Killa is the name of a rapper from Wu-Tang Clan.
right? But they call this killer Ghostface.
Ghostface Killer.
Not to be mistaken with Ghostface Killa.
So wait, did they?
Yeah, I don't know.
The rapper was out first, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This movie's from the 90s. Want to talk about like American Idol or something?
I hate American Idol, and you know that, so let's not actually.
Even the old seasons, the classics?
Marjorie Taylor Greene went on it. Did you see that?
What?
Yeah,
Really?
back in the day, and she used a fake name, and she's like dancing, and it's really awesome.
On American Idol?
Correct.
Not America's Got Talent? None of
Nope.
that? No. X Factor?
Nope.
No. American Idol.
Yes.
And she's singing. What did she sing? Do you
I can't remember, no.
Wow, she was on there. Huh?
Yeah, with a fake name.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that stinky bitch was on American Idol. She didn't make it fucking to Hollywood. She ended up in the goddamn Congress.
Which is nowhere near Hollywood.
No, not really. It's actually pretty far. It's one of the farthest points away from Hollywood.
Yeah, I call it Holly Weird, by the way.
Yep.
So I'm going to be calling it that for the rest of the video. But I know Briston Maroney was on American Idol as a young guy, and now he's like a indie rock, folk rock star who I think is really good. But I was
I think he's good,
surprised that he
too.
was on there.
Hey man, everybody, the path to success is paved with stuff.
Auditions.
Yeah,
Usually.
usually auditions.
Oh, shit. Scream.
Ah! Great movie if you haven't seen it. It's unbelievable the tone they get in this horror movie. It's unlike anything else.
Isn't it like punk rock?
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of punk rock.
It's got like a punk rock vibe to it.
It's kind of commentary and like sicko stuff. It's weird.
It's cool that I haven't seen a single movie so far.
That's no one's fault but your own, buddy. These are classics.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah.
blaming. I'm not like blaming anybody but me. I'm not trying to place the blame somewhere.
Yeah, but you said it's cool. Like almost like, ooh.
No, I'm just surprised by it. It's
Yeah.
like a pattern. Like I think I'm gonna have seen at least a couple of these movies.
I hope so.
And I'm surprised we haven't gotten to one yet, and it's 5-0. Me.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. You're really smart. 3, 2, 1.
68%.
77%.
78%.
Oh, you stupid motherfuckers. I needed that one to get back in, too. Shit on my ass. Damn it. Good thing I wore my diaper today. I'm taking a big shit on the stage.
So this movie's like, it's pretty well liked.
Oh, this is like one of the best horror movies ever.
Oh, okay.
It has like a very unique, strange tone to it that like you watch it and you're like, how'd they do it? It's like commentary on all slasher movies. And it's almost like the people in the movie are like living out the fantasy of high school kids like in a slasher movie. And it's very, very strange. It's almost like Natural Born Killers or like Heathers or something where like the sickos are the stars.
Is it like hot and horny sort of vibes?
It's kind of hot and horny.
I feel like there's so many horror movies that are hot and horny.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of, there's no better way to scare someone than if they're rock hard.
Right. I think it's like for some people, there's no better way to turn them on than to kind of freak them out.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Whatever.
I've seen people lusting now after Terrifier.
Yeah.
That's like a new
Yep.
guy.
Long
And
legs.
long legs. Yeah,
Yeah.
people wanted to
People
fuck
are horny
long
for
legs.
long legs, yeah.
People wanted to fuck the Beetlejuice.
I'm really upset. I'm going away this weekend and I'm missing my sister's annual rage cage.
Oh, and what's the
Which
rage
is
cage?
where her and all of her friends go into her basement, which is like set up like a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And they watch as many Nicolas Cage movies as they can until they all fall asleep. She calls it the rage cage, and she does it once a year near Halloween.
I feel like it should be called the cage cage.
That's a good point, but they're raging down there. That's
They're
like a
raging.
party.
Oh, they like are getting fucked up.
Yeah, they get fucked up.
In terms of, like
they
intoxication.
They get fucked up every
style.
day. But yeah, but that's fun. Last year they made it through 5.
Oh, okay. 5.
5 movies.
That's a long time.
They're like clocking in. This is like a workshop.
They're not allowed to leave.
No.
Can they go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's the only time. They're
Can't
allowed
leave the house.
Can't leave the house.
And the basement is kind of the rage cage.
I feel like it would depend on the movies. That's how long I would. You know what I mean?
Like if they're good ones?
Yeah. If the 5 movies were like a good selection, I could feel like I could get to 6.
Yeah, 6 is tough.
Yeah, 6 movies in general is tough.
I've done 4 in a day.
Yeah.
Good movies.
Mhm.
I don't even know. I don't think I've ever done 5.
I think I've done 5, but I was like a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can watch 5 cartoon movies.
Yeah, I probably did like Lion King 1.5.
Big Iron Giant.
Big Iron Giant. I loved that movie.
And then the sequel, even bigger time, the Iron Giant this time.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's like it's set before though.
Yes,
It's
it's
set like
yeah.
50 years in the past.
Well, and then there's the third one is like the furthest prequel, and it's giant bronze giant.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a lot more bronze back
Yeah,
then.
the Bronze Age.
Bronze Age, yeah.
Yeah.
LeBron's age, by the way, almost 40. Oh my gosh.
French people talking about history. LeBron's age.
LeBron's age.
That
That wasn't a French voice.
Yes.
Oh, LeBron's age.
That's all right.
LeBron's age.
Bonsoir, mon ami.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Jamie Pell Riley.
Next movie, Grant.
Paranormal Activity.
Oh, this shit was crazy.
This is the one where Scooby-Doo is a ghost?
No.
This is the one where Scooby-Doo is a ghost.
No.
This is the one where Scooby-Doo thinks that everybody else are ghosts, but really he ends up being a ghost in the end.
This is the first movie ever shot on Ring doorbell cameras.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They just put rings all over.
Oh, really?
Does anybody ever show their dick to their buddy's like doorbell camera and it's like a cock ring?
I'm sure somebody's done it.
No, you like check your security at work and you're like, oh, Dave got me with a cock ring again.
They should do the Ring sequel. I know they've done one, but like a new one.
Sure.
That's the Ring doorbell thing.
Yeah.
But it's like if you watch this Ring doorbell footage, then
get
you
it.
die in 7 days. Or you get your Amazon package stolen or something.
Oh, that'd be worse, dude.
Yeah.
I'd rather fucking die.
I'd rather die than get my Amazon package stolen because I got a good costume coming in the mail. Never seen this one either.
Big hit in its day. I slept in my mother's bedroom and I was much too old to be doing that. Like I went to this movie with friends and I came home and I was like, fuck this. I can't sleep alone.
I do think it's funny that we all get really scared of stuff that we can't see.
Yeah, it's not like you don't see shit in this movie. You just see like a blanket get tugged across the ground. Everybody's like, oh no, fuck.
Yeah, I always had that. I had like a little bit of logic as a child. I would get scared of things and then I'd be like, why would it start happening now that I've seen this movie to like alert me of it? Like it's probably already been happening. Like if my house is haunted, it was haunted before.
Yeah.
There's no reason that the haunting starts tonight, you know? It's
I
like,
did not have such good logic.
I just had that a little bit of
Yeah.
that because I still was scared.
Yeah.
Like I watched the Chupacabra thing. I've talked about that on the channel before, but I watched the Chupacabra documentary thing and got super afraid of chupacabras
Yeah.
and was sleeping like in my parents' room, not in their bed, but like whatever.
No judgment, man.
But I was afraid. And then I did think, I was like, the Chupacabra doesn't know I watched the documentary. Isn't that just going to show up here?
Yeah.
It would be by random chance. So it's probably not going to be like, it'll be when I least expect it.
I did that with a New Jersey Devil documentary too. Fucked me up for weeks.
Yeah, hockey scared you.
So fast.
Yeah.
Scary. 3, 2, 1.
84%.
56%.
83%.
Oh, he's dialed.
I'm dialed in. I almost got it.
Man, I didn't know that critics fucked with this movie so much. It's so weird.
I remember it being like, people said this is like the best horror movie in years.
Yeah, it's just going back on it. It looks so bad.
I have never seen it, so I had no
And then they did 7 other ones, which was like, how much black and white footage of like footprints on baby powder can we see?
Mm-hmm.
I remember in one of them, the big scare was a chair being on the ceiling. And I remember thinking that was disturbing as a kid. It was just a chair.
It's like the Harry Styles album.
Oh, fuck.
That was scary.
Grant, what do we got next in the chamber?
It follows.
Oh, you're one of your favorites.
Finally, one that I've seen, and I love this movie.
Great film.
Yeah, made on $1 million budget here in Detroit, Michigan. Mostly in Roseville. Guy is from Roseville, and it made $37 million, I believe, its first week. So
God damn.
big profit. And with a lot of no-name actors, kind of takes place in the future and the past at the same time.
Yeah, it's an awesome movie. It's great, simple plot, keeps you going, really builds suspense, and then one of the better like final scenes in a horror movie in the last like 10 years.
I know Quentin Tarantino has his famous review of it where he said he'd change one scene in the entire movie and it'd be perfect, which I thought was interesting because it's nothing like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
But cool to see him like giving praise to such an indie movie.
Yeah.
You know?
More feet, probably. That's probably what he
I think
wanted.
he did say more feet. Also, great marketing for this movie because it's not what you think it is.
They are who we thought they were.
I remember that. Cardinals coach?
That wasn't Romeo Crennel. It was another guy.
Yeah, they were playing the Bears. They are who we thought they were. That was sick.
That's like one of the best quotes of all time.
It still gets used to this day.
It doesn't really make that much sense.
It follows.
You know what follows me? That money.
You know what one of the best quotes is? Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first. Or something. Something like that. This is something with the sandwich. Quinn, pull up the sandwich quote. Put it on the screen, I guess. Some sort of, no matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first. Something about it's money. Sorry.
I've been saying hoisted by my own petard recently.
What does that mean?
It's like a Shakespeare thing that means like you're the one who fucked yourself. Like it's you blew it. Like,
Right.
hoisted by your own petard.
Oh, okay.
Like you've hung yourself up on your own little big stick.
Right. It's
Yeah.
when people say like, you hung myself with my own rope or whatever.
Yeah, or like you wrote the check and got to cash it or something. It's something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of sayings like
Yeah.
that, but what is a petard?
Petard, I think, might be
Is it
like
petard?
No, it's petard, like Petard.
Ah.
Petard.
Okay. Well, yeah, I like the way you were pronouncing it at
Petard.
first. Petard sounds fine.
It's spelled petard. It's pecan, pecan,
Right,
you know,
it just-
petard.
yeah, just say petard. I
Okay,
think.
I'll just say petard. I think it's a long stick that had like a flag on it, maybe.
And then you're hoisted. So then that means that's kind of like a scarecrow situation.
Yeah, I'm picturing like putting it like on the back of your shirt collar. And it kind of
Right,
like,
right.
You're like, oh, and they're like, what are you doing up there? And you're like, hoisted by my own petard again. People are like, you fool.
Yeah, your own plan, if you foiled you or something, I don't.
Yeah, like you succumb to your vices.
Dude, I went out and I partied last night. You caught me. Listen, I can't think today. Can't
okay.
speak that good.
Shakespeare.
Cut me some slack, okay? I do a lot of partying these days. Are you doing the Riley Reid thing?
What? No, I don't know who the hell that is. Talk about hoisted by her own petard. She really did that in that rap video of hers.
I don't know. There's something very strange culturally about that. And I hate when people intellectualize really like stupid shit. But I am kind of like, that was almost like a turning point in culture, was that video. It's such a strange thing where everyone laughs at it and is kind of like, everybody, their weird opinions about that video.
Yeah, she sucks and fucks for a living, so I feel like that adds an interesting dynamic to like crossing a racial boundary.
Yeah, it was a very odd reaction to that. And culturally, it comes back around every couple years. It gets posted and everybody goes, haha.
My dad shows it to me every Labor Day.
That's weird. Yeah, that I don't
He
like.
sends it to me. He says, Labor Day, you know what that means? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, that I object to, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of it either, but he's my father. What am I going to say? I'm just happy he's texting me. I don't even know how he doesn't even know how to copy and paste. It's like he has that video saved or something. 3, 2, 1.
I put 86%.
78%.
95%.
He is cooking with fuel and he won't be stopped. They love it.
That's cool because it kind of goes it can go that way with an indie movie. Nobody's going to shit on it because, like, what's the point? you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a matter of like how it gets super successful. And this one is so low budget that it doesn't like, if it's good and the plot is succinct and like the shots are done well and the characters are solid, what are you going to criticize? It's not like there's like a CGI scene with a robot that's like,
right. I think the only thing you can criticize in this movie really is the acting.
Yeah.
No name actors at the time.
Right.
I'm not sure if any of them have gone on to do great things, but that movie is, and I'm not like the best movie watcher. I'm not like the smartest movie watcher, but it is like a vibe thing. And that's why I really like it, is because of like the music and the weirdness of it being in the past and the future. It has like a coming of age thriller sort of vibe to it.
and just the tension of being stalked by someone who's walking.
It's slow.
It's like, so you're like, oh God, how close are they going to get? And you're like, oh no. And then you walk.
yeah. And the uncertainty of like
Yeah.
how it's going to end.
I fucking do it. I love movies, man.
Yeah, I love movies too. All right, next.
Final Destination.
Oh, golly.
This is the one where Scooby-Doo gets killed by the logs from the truck in front of him.
Actually, yes, you're right this time.
Oh, okay. I saw Final Destination 5 at a drive-in movie with my girlfriend in high school. I did not understand what Final Destination movies were when I went to see it and was like, whoa, this is like a death compilation.
It's low key, like in the time of like Faces of Death. And it was like almost like a dramatized version of that.
Yeah.
It was like, how many ways can we kill people? And let's just do it.
And the one that I saw, and I think it was 5, I don't know, there was like a lot of stuff that was like in the sky on top of like big metal machinery and like stuff like that.
Wow.
It was very weird.
And by the time they get to 5, you got to get so creative with how you're killing people. You kind of run out of the classic fears. And that's what made like the first 2 actually fun. Because everybody has that fear when you're behind the truck on the highway that's full of logs. You're like, fuck, what if that bursts open and fucks my day up and my rest of my life and sends me straight to hell? And then like, you know, there's the classic plane crash. I think it's like in the first one, maybe it's like 3 or 4 kids that don't get on the plane for like their, you know, study abroad or something. And they literally watch it blow up from the airport. Like they missed their flight. And then it's like they cheated death. And so death has to like come back and correct what's gone wrong. Like they were supposed to die and now they're like running from it.
I do like that concept.
Me too.
But I didn't understand that when I saw this. And like,
they obviously dragged it out so much too.
That I thought it was just an action movie. Like when we were talking about what movies should be in this, I was like, Final Destination is a horror movie?
Yeah.
I've only seen that one and it read to me like an action movie.
Yeah. Because they're like, oh, you death, you can't get me now. And
and they were doing like a lot of tricks to get out of getting cut up by like a big blade flying through the sky or something, you know?
Hey, man, you're doing tricks on it.
Do you feel like you've cheated death before?
Oh, yeah.
And do you think it's coming to get you?
I mean, I guess it doesn't seem like it's in a rush. I'm like I'm almost baiting it.
It's kind of it following. It's kind of it following is, let me re-up. It's kind of it followsing you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Perfect.
I said it fine.
Yeah. So it's almost like I'm trying to lure it in and it won't take the bait. You know what I mean? There's a trail of blood to my room every night.
I don't think the universe is so orderly that I don't think death that follows anything.
No, death isn't like, I got to get that one.
Yeah, because I've cheated death before. Like I've been having an allergic reaction for 2 hours and made myself throw up because I didn't have an EpiPen. And I was like, oh shit, that was close.
Mine's mostly car shit. You know what? This happened last night, which was crazy. After I left our friend Ben's show, I was driving home and I was on Mac and I was kind of coming up on, what was the street? Hunter, and you lived on whatever. I'm on Mac right there, and there's like the church and a gas station, and like you coming up on a Coney right there, and I'm driving, and there's a yellow light, but like I have plenty of time. I'm not like flooring to get through it or anything, and I'm like doing what a guy does at night. I'm texting and I'm on my phone, and like I look up. Thank God there is a man in the middle of the street. No sweat. And he's just like, I have to like hit my brakes and go to the side. Not like a complete swerve, but I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Just was a green light. He has no business being there. And there's a car behind me. It does the same thing the other way. Like we like split this guy. And as I'm passing him, he's like, sips a beer. And it is so casual to the point where I was like, this guy wanted to get hit. Like he just put himself in the middle of a dark street with a beer and like wanted me to hit him. He was almost pissed I didn't hit him. And I was like, dude, my heart, I hadn't felt like adrenaline like that in a while. I was like, dude, I was literally just texting and could have just smoked a dude.
Dude.
And he was big. It would have totaled my fucking car. It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I forgot to tell you, last night I had this crazy thing happen to me. So I was leaving this gas station after our friend Ben's show.
Yeah.
And I had grabbed a little 6-pack and I was sipping one of the beers.
Yeah.
And then I got overwhelmed with this existential dread. This kind of, I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. And so I stepped out into an intersection hoping that a car would hit me. I was still sipping on the beer because I wanted, one for the road sort of thing. No pun intended. And I was out there and these two cars kind of did this like split around me. None of them would hit me.
No.
I can't even get a car to hit on me.
Wow, that's good. Have you been working on that?
I've been but I came to my senses. I don't want to get smushed by a car.
That's crazy. That's just like what happened to me, but it couldn't have been you because this guy was big, like I said.
Yeah, probably different. Probably different. Probably different thing. Different
Andy
guy.
was black.
Andy who?
Black Andy.
Oh, okay. Your friend Black Andy. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Andy, what are you doing out here? You can't be out this late.
I know that sounds like a joke. He really has a friend named Black Andy.
And he couldn't be out at night, though, because he's on parole. 3, 2, 1.
60.
49.
37.
Going.
There you go.
About
Did you say going?
Yeah, it's trying to,
Where are you going?
trying to fire up the troops somehow.
Where are you going?
I don't know if you've ever beat me in one of these games.
Not in Rotten Tomatoes, no. 'Cause I don't know as much about movies as you. Yeah.
Stop, Grant.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy Krueger.
Is this the one where Scooby-Doo has a nightmare on Elm Street? That one wasn't good. I agree.
It's just
I
like
agree, man. This is the one, though. Dude, what's the deal with it?
Freddy Krueger has knives for hands and he can kill you in your dreams.
Freddy Krueger's in this one.
Yeah, and he's got like burns and stuff. I don't really know the whole lore, but I know like once you see him, everybody is afraid to sleep and everybody goes crazy from insomnia because if they fall asleep, he can kill them. And if you die in your dream, you die in real life.
Right. People say he's the inspiration for the Hat Man with the Benadryl stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does. He's got a signature style. He wears that striped sweater and a nice hat. It's interesting.
Yeah, he's kind of got a barbershop situation going on. It's
pretty cool.
Is he related to Wolverine?
Wolverine Krueger? I don't know.
Okay.
They have the same last name?
I don't know. They just both have similar hands.
See, I'd like to see a 3-way between Edward Scissorhands, Freddy Krueger, and Wolverine. Let's see them all swashbuckle.
We're probably a couple years away from Marvel making that movie. So
they team up.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be sexual.
No, I wasn't implying sexual.
You said a 3-way.
Yeah, 3-way fight.
Oh, a 3-way fight. Okay, yeah. No, Marvel's definitely going to do that. Some sort of Avengers thing. It'll be like
Freddy.
Jack White. And Jack White will probably, because Johnny Depp's not going to make it, I don't think, for the Scissorhands situation.
Like he's going to die?
Yeah, he looks pretty bad these days.
He's not that bad.
He looks bad. And then I think you do, what's his name? Hugh Laurie does Wolverine.
Yeah, no,
right.
It's Harrison Butker. No, Russell Crowe. No, Hugh Jackman.
Ah, see, I mixed up my Hughes. Yeah, so Hugh Laurie is Dr. House. He's probably not going to be in it. Hugh, what's the other guy? Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
He's Wolverine. And then who played Freddy?
A burn victim, I'm assuming.
You said a burn victim?
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
All right, who would play Freddy? Can we get somebody? Jim Carrey?
Who's good with fire or bad with fire, rather. No, we don't want Jim Carrey in it. Too overpowering. Maybe Sam Dallas.
Sam Dallas? Is he still working?
I think he'd like the role.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see Sam Dallas making a big comeback to the silver screen.
Or here, this one.
Yeah.
Kate Dart.
A woman. Whoa.
Frederica Krueger.
I like that.
And
okay.
she brings like a Latin flair to it.
Right, totally. Oh, she's in that. She's in the upcoming one they're doing. She's in the next Linklater thing.
Spaghetti, How Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm stoked for that.
I'm excited for that. It's a bit of a departure for him. He's been doing kind of like
It seems weird.
Right.
Yeah. I don't get it either.
Apparently there's some big concept to it. It's one of those Linklater, like these were working on it for like 6 years or whatever.
Apparently it's like the one noodle is the whole plate of spaghetti and that's like the plot as it winds up, you know what I mean?
It's kind of a Lady in the Tramp situation. Is Five Nights at Freddy's, that has nothing to do with Freddy, the knife hand guy. No. That's an animatronic bear from the Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. He snuck out of the Chuck E. Cheese and started his own thing. And it's called like Faye. It's Freddy Faye's house, right?
Yeah, Freddy Faye's house.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's where they stream. He's an animatronic bear streamer. Freddy Faze Bear. Phase how do they do it? They did it. We did it in LA. Show the camera. That's how you phase up. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Is this facing the right way? Look, I'm Freddy Faze Bear.
3, 2, 1.
89.
79.
93%.
Boom.
Holy cock.
Horror movies are hard on Rotten Tomato. Like other movies, I feel like I know what they're rated, but horror movies, like a lot of people love these.
Yeah, they sit in a genre where like I feel like they're just not really like, you don't criticize it the same way.
That's what I mean. People give them the benefit of the doubt. If it's like gory, some people really like, oh, this one is super
it's not even like
insanely
benefit
gory.
of the doubt. It's just like there's different rules. They're like judged on different aspects.
Yeah, you could have a shitty plot and bad acting, and if it's like really cool in some other way, it's gonna be if it horrifies you.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
If it scares the critics.
You can't sleep afterwards, it's getting a 90.
Yeah, pretty much.
And even if the acting is horrible.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the acting, the bad acting, that's the horrifying part.
Nightmare on Hollyweird Boulevard, a bunch of bad actors in these movies nowadays, and they keep making remakes.
Next one, Grant.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
This is one of the ones you've seen.
Yep. This is the one with it's the police sketch of the leprechaun, right?
Give me the gold. I want the gold. This is the Leprechaun series, which is kind of the Irish spin-off of Chucky. Mm-hmm. But they pumped out a dillion of these suckers. There are a lot of them. And this is the one where the leprechaun goes to the hood.
So he's in the hood.
And I'm sure it is very racially insensitive, mid-late 80s, kind of, crack epidemic era, little Irish leprechaun slasher murderer goes to the hood. And like, I guarantee you he raps at one point.
He raps. Okay.
He probably like holds a gun sideways.
Mm-hmm.
And if he says a slur,
I think he says it.
I think he
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he says it.
He's a leprechaun. So.
I have not seen this movie, actually, but I bet he says it. Yeah. And that's not cool.
I guess I don't want to make assumptions, but calling it Leprechaun in the Hood.
Oh, it's
kind
weird.
of. It's the money is on.
It's probably riding around in a Cutlass. There's a lot of stuff,
Probably drinks a 40.
He probably smokes a Black and Mild.
Yeah.
He probably does.
He might even try, he might have some catfish or something.
Collard greens.
Yeah.
Yeah. The leprechaun's white, right?
I don't know. Are Irish people white?
Usually.
But he's so short. He's a leprechaun. Is he even
what does that mean?
Is he even a human?
It's not like a different thing, but he's so short. It's like, it's not like about his race.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He's wearing those funny
It's like, what do you mean he's white? He's so short.
Yeah.
No, it could be both.
Yeah, I realized I was wrong. Yeah.
For sure.
But a leprechaun's not even a human. They're magical. It's like a witch, right? It's like an Irish gold witch.
They look like humans, though.
I know. So do other things that aren't.
Like what?
Elves.
I think they are.
No, they're not. They're
not?
elves.
Yeah.
They have pointy ears and they're eternal and they have androgynous sex.
But they can die a hero's death.
Correct. And leprechauns, I don't know how they die.
I've never heard about them being immortal, so I'm pretty sure they can die whenever, and their lifespan's probably really short.
No, I think they're like interdimensional. And I think the only way to kill them is to trap them in this dimension by giving them a riddle they cannot solve.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, they got portals or something?
Yeah, I think they can kind of just...
Interesting. Then what made them pick our world? Get out. We're doing Leprechaun in the Hood. Okay.
Yep, Leprechaun in the Hood. We've done a lot of classics. We had to splash in a couple shit kickers.
I had to. That's interesting that you said I had to, and then you corrected that we had to. Seems like you picked the movies, and somehow you're still losing.
Yeah, I had a big part in picking them, but I didn't cheat, you cocksuck.
Oh, you didn't look on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, you fucking moron. I just thought of them.
Oh, okay.
I have a Rolodex in my brain and in my bedroom. For all the pizza places I need to order from when I'm having a little night in. 3, 2, 1.
11%.
18%.
33%.
Good job.
33% seems
pretty
high
good.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I almost would assume, based on that rating, he doesn't say it.
Yeah. I think it's safe to assume.
I feel like he might not say it, but he definitely says he toes the line for sure. I have no doubt about that. He'd be like, oh, a nice try, homie. And then he just slices you.
Yeah. That's what I assume the whole movie is. But it's
like streetwise phrases.
I feel like it might be funny.
Oh, it's definitely
It's probably a hilarious watch.
Absolutely.
Kind of like Killer Bean.
No, Killer Bean's just a good movie. That's like a good indie movie.
Okay.
It's one of the best dance movies of all time.
Right, but there's some weird stuff in there for sure.
There's racially charged stuff in Bean?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a bean.
Yeah, there's some Mexican stuff.
Oh, yeah, there are. They're like Latino beans.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they say it. The one.
Really?
The one, yeah.
The one bean says it?
No, I mean like the one that,
Grant, what's the next movie?
Terrifier 3.
There you go.
Just came out.
Horny ass Terrifier.
Yeah, I've seen so many people on their Instagram stories being like, okay, wait a second. Why he kind of... And then they're like, wait, he's my crush.
Yeah, there's something like kind of cool and edgy about saying that you'd fuck the guy or thing that kills a bunch of stuff. I haven't seen any of these movies and I don't really know what's going on. It sounds terrifying though, I guess.
It's slasher clowns.
Really?
Right, it's a clown, isn't that a clown?
I don't know. I haven't seen shit about Dick.
I know it's like a slasher movie and it's very popular and the series is very popular. And this one I believe is like very high budget.
Yeah, I heard this one was like make it people throwing up in the theaters type deal.
Yeah, I heard it's awful, but like in a cool way. People really like it.
Yeah, I have no idea where to go with this one. Some drunk guy on a plane back from France told me to watch it. And I said, bro, I don't want to watch that nasty shit. 3, 2, 1.
88.
65.
75%.
10.
You got it.
Dick suck. Here I come back.
People are into these villains in movies and like serial killers. There's kind of like that weird sadistic, like if it really can scare me, it also can turn me on. And that's a strange thing culturally.
It's strange Riz. Yo, dude's got the weirdest Riz. He comes in like with a knife and scares the shit out of people and then he gets all the bitches. Dude's got the oddest Riz of all time.
Yeah, I would like to be in a scary situation. A situation where I fear for my life is a situation where I could get there. And by there I mean climax.
Yeah, I would like to do a handless ejaculating due to fear.
Yeah.
I'd like to be in a hostage situation and then I can turn one gear in my head and then I bust a nut and then they let me go because they're so horrified at my sexuality.
All right, what's the next movie, Grant?
The Babadook.
Ooh, Babadook. My parents love this one. I've never seen it.
You've never seen it?
No, I don't know.
You would like it.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's like a psychological thriller horror.
Is it kind of like tap into like a children's folklore horror is kind of how I imagine is like the Babadook is something they talked about for a long time and now here it is.
Yeah,
It's come to life.
Yeah. You got a handle on the vibe.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, maybe I would like it. It just seemed a little too down the middle. For me, anytime like I've gone to watch it or something, I'm like, looks like pretty much it is what it is.
I don't think that.
Okay.
I think there's room for interpretation in this movie.
All right.
And it can seem a little down the middle. I feel like the only thing that might frustrate you about it is you would understand it a little too quick.
That's kind of what I was worried about.
Right. But people
Still fun.
people have different opinions on like what is going on in that movie for sure.
Yeah, my parents fucking love it. My dad, when he goes to the bathroom on game day, he says, I'm about to do a dada duke.
That's a daddy poop.
Yeah, he's going to do a dada duke. And my mom goes,
That's your mom screams like that.
yeah,
during
it's like a
horror movies?
bit they do.
Really?
Not during horror movies when he goes to take a dada duke.
Oh, she's horrified by his poop.
Yeah, it's a joke though. It's like she's not actually scared of poop.
Oh, okay.
She's like, it's gonna stink. Oh, no.
You know what's weird? I'm just realizing this now. My parents, I've never known when they were going to go poop. They've never said that. They've never said
Neither
I gotta
have
go.
mine.
Really?
Yeah, dude, you couldn't fart in my house growing up. That was like absolute taboo.
Oh yeah, we weren't allowed.
Like disgusting. I'd go over to other friends' houses and they'd be like in front of their parents, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is white trash.
that's
and I
out of
love it.
line. That's completely out of line.
Yeah, if I farted in front of my dad, he would walk out of the room like ashamed and like go smoke a cigarette.
I used to go into my brother's room and fart in there. Absolute twerp, that guy.
3, 2, 1.
88.
72.
98%.
Holy cocksucking fuck.
It's a great movie. It's
Wow.
a really, really good movie. That's the thing.
98? That's
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That seems a little OD to me.
You should watch that on the plane to Cincinnati.
I will in 40 minutes. I'll put it on 6 times speed. What's the next one, GG?
Killer clowns from outer space.
This is the one where Scooby-Doo gets killed by a clown in space.
Literally shut the fuck up.
Gravity, stay the hell away from me. Apparently, I've heard that there's not the same, you float up there. Apparently people float up there a little bit. When you jump, you stay up for longer. Do you think that, I'm not saying in our lifetime by any means, do you think that eventually they'll play an NBA game on the moon? No. Can you imagine? Moonball.
That's why fucking Lance Bass or whatever hit the driver on the moon.
Lance Bass?
Or who is it? Louis Armstrong. Who's the dude?
Lance Armstrong?
There you go.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he teed up and hit a drive on the moon, and then he came back and he told his friends that he hit the last drive I hit still going.
Too many details. I think they went a little overboard with the faking because that's dumb.
He did do it.
He did that.
Yes, he teed up on the moon, dude, which is awesome. I get, you know what I mean? As a golfer, that's about the coolest. Like, he took his driver on the space shuttle.
Okay, the
And a
2024 version of that is like, we got to shoot like Patrick Mahomes to space and let him throw a football. And it just keeps going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like set up pickleball up there.
Pickleball. Sorry, we don't have any pickleball celebrities yet. You know what I mean?
Sure, every celebrity plays pickleball.
I'm saying we don't have somebody that's known as like the pickleball person.
Gene Cuser.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't remember Gene Cuser?
Gene Cuser? No.
Are you serious?
don't.
Sidebar. I get to see Hontus tonight.
Hontus, Screaming Sicilian. We have a friend named Hontus who he and I made frozen pizzas together quite a bit.
Yep, and he rolled blunts for us.
Yeah, and now he's jacked and has a big gold good job. And this is the Clowns from Space.
Yep, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So another one where I believe that it's kind of a predecessor to
There you go.
It's kind of a predator to Sharknado.
It's like similar.
Yeah, it's in that ridiculous kind of sci-fi realm of horror where it's just like so fun to watch, I guess. That there's probably 20 of these.
Yeah, and like bad CGI and
I don't even know if it's CGI. It's probably just like Muppets.
Oh, it's like a puppet thing.
It's from like 80s or something.
It's from the 80s. Okay.
80s,
See,
yeah.
I'm learning a lot. I didn't know. I've never seen this shit.
3, 2, 1.
9.
28.
79%.
Holy cocksucking heroes of Christ. That is crazy.
79%.
It's
So
a
this is
good
like
movie.
a good movie? Or
See-
is it like one of those things where it's so bad it's good? That type of thing?
It's like post-ironic.
Working 9 to 5. That is
What
the
a
score
way
of the
to
game.
Make a living.
Yeah, it's the score of the game.
Next movie, Grant. Let's please.
Sorry, I was doing a guitar solo.
I know.
I was doing like a propulsive rock song. Is that all right?
No, it's not actually.
Why not?
Not right now.
I wanted to do a propulsive
Not right now.
rock song.
Well, I'll tell you when it's time. I'll go. Grant, next movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, yes. I fucking love this original one. One of my favorites. Leatherface. You seen this?
I think I saw like half of it while I was smoking blunts, and then I started hooking up with some shouty.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah, couldn't finish it. I got down to business instead.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Do they lust after Leatherface?
That's a good question. I'm sure now maybe they've like come around on him, but he is like an inbred monster that like is locked in the basement of like a whole kind of hillbilly family that orchestrates the killings, and then they unleash him on them. He's like their pet centaur in a way. You know what I mean?
He's kind of their ace in the hole.
Yeah.
He's their secret weapon.
They get them all in there and they're like, oh, we'd like to kill you now. And they're like, you're not going to kill us, old man. And he's like, let me go get my son. And he opens up the cellar and this giant orangutan man comes out, and it's not a Leatherface either. He wears the faces of his victims. He like patches together faces because sometimes like the group of 5 friends will be escaping him and one will go down and then there'll be like 2 of them left. They're like hiding. They're like, where's he at? And they turn around and it's like their friend's face on Leatherface, and it'll be like,
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to wear the face of another man.
holy fucking shit. Don't say that on YouTube, please.
I often fantasize about wearing the face of another man. I do. In the original one, what are we working with like soundtrack wise? Do they do that old South country shit?
Yeah, a little, but it's not like Deliverance level. It's more like, I feel like it's more like classic horror soundtrack, like suspension and like strings.
Yeah, like the
Yeah, shit like that.
dun, 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 dun.
A classic suspense score.
And then all the heartbeats. We learned about that in animation class too. They were talking about how like if you watch basically any horror movie of the last 50 years, they use a heartbeat slowly speeding up to the jump scares. And that's why some people, if they know that, don't like horror movies just because they can tell when it's coming. So they're not like afraid of anything.
Can't tell when I'm coming. 3, 2, 1.
91.
93.
84%.
God damn you, man.
Working 10 to 5. A little bit of a shorter day. Got in late today, boss. Sorry, man. They should do they should do 49 more of these. For every state gets a Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, that's good.
Ohio
Hawaii.
Chainsaw Massacre, Hawaii Chainsaw Massacre,
Utah.
Portland Chainsaw Massacre, East Virginia Chainsaw Massacre, you know, all that stuff. Cuba Chainsaw Massacre?
What's the next movie?
House of Wax.
Oh my God. If you want to see Paris Hilton giving someone road dome, this is the movie for you.
And if you want to see her given Hotel Dome, there's another movie you could watch. That's hot. She said that. She still says it, I think. And she DJs a lot. I'm pretty sure she's been hanging out with like Krayshawn or something.
I think she has like a Vegas residency.
Yeah.
Shout out Krayshawn. Phase up.
Is she part of FaZe Clan?
Yeah, she should be.
I think she should be too. Yeah.
I think Achilles gets snipped with scissors in this too.
Oh God.
It's really nasty.
Yeah.
Someone's like in like a car shop, and you know, like when you go to like a Valvoline or something, the guys are below you.
Yeah.
And they like pops open a hatch and fucking hits her in the back of the ankle with scissors and just cuts the Achilles. Boom, drops to the floor. Sews someone's mouth shut in this too. Because this whole thing, the killer is like sews people's mouth shut and then casts them in wax and like carves their features back out of them. But underneath the wax is the actual person.
Yeah.
So these people go to this roadside attraction. That's the House of Wax. And they dig through the wax and it's there. And there's flesh. It's awesome.
That's kind of cool. It's this movie was a weird thing.
Yeah, it
Like-
was trash, but it was really good.
Right. People just really liked to watch it, and seeing Paris Hilton in something like this was just kind of like, whoa.
It was just super fun. And like, it is cool. Like the town is like abandoned and there's like what they think is like an old lady that's like, they're like, oh, what's she doing up there? They later learn like in the height of the climax, it's like, it's an animatronic lady in the window. And there's like all this fake shit. The guy that's like praying in the church, they like push him over and he's waxed. And it's like, oh, it's real.
Yeah, it's a lot like Home Alone in that way.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Totally is.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin's character in Home Alone, very much like this wax mastermind who put together this fake town.
Wax mastermind. That's what they called me in college. Off the dabs, motherfuckers. It was a wax mastermind. The way
This dude had the craziest rig on campus.
3, 2, 1.
35.
39.
28%.
Dude, this is a fucking
I'm absolutely throttling you.
routing me. I'm happy for you, man.
Thanks, dude.
This is fun. I like doing themed rotten teas like this.
I think we could do some more of them.
Yeah, we should just do the, like, it's, I don't know, it's something a little more fun. Like, each one, despite how different the movies are, we're thinking in the genre line, which I feel like has kind of made for a more developed conversation instead of going from the piano teacher to fucking Avengers or something. You know what I mean? There's no through line there.
Yeah, we could do Christmas.
Exactly.
Christmas movies. We do Christmas with the Cranks.
Well, even coming up shorter in November, we can do war movies.
Thanksgiving movies.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
I was thinking like Veterans Day. We
What?
can do like a bunch of war movies.
Is Veterans Day in November?
I think so, bitch. I think it's this, or Armistice Day, which is
Never
Veterans
even
Day, I
heard of
believe.
it, yeah.
That's when they ended World War II. I believe it's November 17th.
Okay.
We should watch Thanksgiving with Addison Rae. Have you seen it?
No, I've heard about that though.
Don't, actually.
Don't watch it.
Please don't.
Why?
It's awful. Next one, Grant.
The Conjuring.
Oh, yeah. Another Tony. Fuck, what is her name, dude?
What?
Tony Collette? I think that's it. This is the mom from Hereditary.
Oh.
Back at it again. Conjuring.
Conjuring
Classic.
came out after Hereditary?
No, way before.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. She's got the horror. She's the horror mom.
Okay.
And this is like, they're famous, they're nationally famed, like exterminators of ghosts.
Oh, the Ghost Hunters.
Kind of. I think it's like he's a preacher, she's his wife or whatever, like a pastor, and they're exorcists in ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they like travel around, and this one's the bad one. It's been a while. This one's good.
I've never seen it. I know that it's considered a classic.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like this era of like, did you ever see Amityville Horror?
Yeah, I think I did see that one.
That one was a remake, but a pretty successful remake. It was pretty good. Like the classic trapped in the house. Family buys a new house. Kid's like, I don't know. I want to move back to the city. And the mom's like, God, we're going to be so happy here. Look at the yard. And the dad's like, yeah, I've got a little work to do. And he pulls up a floorboard and there's like a torture dungeon. And he's like, must have been an old farmer lived here before or something.
Mommy, this house is weird.
Yeah.
I keep hearing sounds in my room. I really miss our old house.
Oh, don't worry, honey. A little fresh air will do you well, especially since you have tuberculosis now. You can't live in the city.
I really don't like the man that sits in a rocking chair in my room while I sleep.
Oh, honey, your imagination's just playing tricks with you. You probably just miss your friends from back at home.
He says he used to live here, but then he killed his wife and then killed himself.
All right, now we're changing scenes, and now you're my husband. He won't stop talking about this man in his room. Can you pull a deed or something and just see who lived here before?
Honey, it's fine, okay? You're just getting emotional. The women get emotional. That's how it is. Okay? You're getting emotional.
You uprooted my life too. I had a job in the city and we came out here for you.
Well, I got a better job here, and also the school district is better. So you're gonna have to quit your fucking bitching. We're living here.
You know I love you. It's gonna take some time.
Whatever. I'm not even sure that I love you anymore.
And you know,
I just like the house,
you know,
honestly. Yeah.
you know, Donnie's gonna need some help getting through this transition. He had so many good friends.
Just pop him on SSRIs. I don't give a shit. I like it way better out here. Finally, somewhere I can shoot my guns and not get the neighbors called. Fuck, dude.
All right, end scene. That's good, man. 3, 2, 1.
98.
88.
86%.
Cocksucking power of Christ warriors.
You got it right.
I know, but I want the 3 ball.
Oh, yeah.
Power of Christ and the cocksucking warriors. That's gonna be my memoir.
It's a ridiculous name for a memoir. It has
It's
nothing
not.
to do
It'll
with you.
make sense.
Yeah.
In the end
Eventually
of my life.
it will,
The
yeah.
end of my life, you'll be like, oh yeah, cocksucking power of Christ warriors.
Yeah, that was even a different order than you said it the first time. I don't know.
Power of Christ cocksucking warriors.
Power of Christ and the cocksucking warriors is what you said before, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's keep that. Next movie, Grant.
Child's Play, aka Chucky.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
little doll. How'd the doll kill you? I ain't gonna let no doll kill me.
Yeah, it was so short. I thought you could just, I always thought drop kick.
Boot
Easy.
that hoe.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even care if he has a knife.
Right. Like, what are you gonna stab my shin? I'll get over that.
I'd be like, hey, whoa, easy, buddy. Hey,
chill out.
Stop. Hey,
Chill out.
You're crazy with that little thing.
The hell? What's that?
Yeah. And why doesn't anybody ever get a flamethrower in these movies? I'd like to see a slasher stand up to an old school World War II Iwo Jima flamethrower.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Then what?
I feel like a lot of them live in these old houses that are made of all entirely wood, so they really don't want to burn the whole thing down.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, which I think would be better. Burn the whole thing to the ground. If it's haunted, I've burned so many houses to the ground that I've lived
good
in.
homes.
Yeah, I heard a weird creak at night one time. Boom, light it up. Next
Yeah.
house, next house, next house. Why live in a house that you're worried about it being haunted?
Yeah, get rid of it.
Yeah, just burn it. You get money for burning it. They don't tell you that.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, in Detroit especially,
Yeah.
you get some money if you burn down your own house.
Careful, man.
What?
And just, you might.
What?
Don't give out game that free, you know what I mean?
I mean, I anybody who's watching this, I want them to do better in life.
Oh, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, we have a bunch of bad people watching us right now. I guarantee it.
Totally. We have people watching us right now who have murdered,
Yes.
who have killed people.
I'm looking at you, and what you did could have been right given the scenario.
Yeah, I'm not
going to pretend to know.
I'm not gonna toss a human life in the garbage just because they made one mistake.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like, I believe in redemption, even for you, if you have killed somebody.
Like and subscribe, motherfucker. 3, 2, 1.
71.
91.
74%.
Holy cock.
Doubled you up.
What's the next one, G?
Halloween.
Oh, Jason Voorhees.
Halloween is Michael Myers.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Halloween's Michael Myers.
Yes. No, that's Twilight Zone. That's Psycho.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
it.
Wait, no, I think it's Bum, dum, 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 dum. I gotta fight 'em off. Dum, 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 dum.
Halloween is Michael Myers, correct, and Jason Voorhees is from Jason.
Right. I have seen the original like one time. I was kind of passively watching it.
It's amazing.
But I watched the remake that they did
Yeah.
in the 2000s where he like goes to camp and he's like killing a lot of animals as like a kid, Michael Myers. And then he like kills a girl.
Isn't that Jason, though?
No,
Jason's
it's
the one that-
Michael.
Jason dies at
Myers.
camp.
This is Michael Myers. I'm really mixing it up.
Michael Myers doesn't drown at camp. Jason
He
Voorhees does.
This guy doesn't drown at camp. He's killing animals in
so
the woods.
He goes to camp too?
I don't know.
You said camp, and now I'm more confused about Jason, dude.
This isn't about Jason.
I know,
This
but
movie's about Michael Myers.
What if you're the one mixing it up?
I watched Halloween. That's the movie that I watched. That's what it was called. And he kills animals and then kills a girl in the woods with a stick. He like picks up a big log and hits her in the face until she dies.
God damn it.
I think.
God damn it, Michael.
And it was really gory and kind of awesome. And I watched it at this girl Michelle's house.
Yeah, nice. You made it through that one.
What do you mean?
like you made it through that movie, but you couldn't make it through Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So using deductive reasoning, I'm going to say you and Michelle weren't an item.
Not at all. I mean, this was like 6th grade.
Oh, gross. My bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Totally.
be. You just imagine 6th graders doing stuff.
No,
that's what you
not
did.
really.
Yeah, you had a mental
Come
image
on,
of
cut.
You can't. You can be no cutting.
Cut around it.
No cut. What are you, Mike?
Cut
What are
around
you,
it.
Michael Myers? Trying to cut? He cut people with knife. He was using knife. Halloween.
Halloween, also known as the horniest holiday on planet Earth.
Absolutely.
And candy.
Yep. I dressed like Shrek, but also slut.
Yeah, I'm going to dress as a slutty cat this year.
Uh-huh.
A slutty cat that licks its own snatch.
This year, I'm going to be Ant-Man, but also slut.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 89%.
95.
98%.
Good job,
Of
Graydon.
Christ and the cocksucking heroes that saved him.
It's 12-7.
Yeah, here we go. I could get it. A couple left. I can get a 3-ball in here.
Yeah, you could.
What is it, Grant?
The Omen.
Yes! It's all for you, Danny!
I've never seen this one. What's the deal with it?
Damn it.
Damn it.
Yeah, Damien is the son of the devil.
Oh, okay.
It's like an orphanage, and he's there, and the nuns start like killing themselves, and he kind of unleashes his power on the earth. It's actually awesome. It's like the whole world is involved in this plot, and this Damien, the son of the devil, is like finds his way into places of power. Like he becomes like the son of like, you know, the ambassador to the United States, and he becomes like in the White House. And
Oh, it's
like,
that whole like
crazy.
Antichrist in
Totally.
power sort of thing.
Yes.
And this is kind of like a monastery, like nuns
Yes.
situation.
And he's like an orphan at first, and then he kind of like seeps his way out.
So it's a foster care Antichrist who
Yes.
finds himself in positions of power where then he does killing
Yep.
of sorts.
More like he just, and chaos is just around him.
Right, because that's the idea of an omen. If there's a bad omen, it's almost like it's not your fault.
Yeah, he doesn't even really do anything. And the first Omen, the one they came out with last year as a prequel about the birth of Damien, might be the best horror movie since Hereditary. It was so fucking good.
Oh, really?
It was phenomenal.
And what was it called?
The first Omen.
Oh, that's what it was called, the first omen.
Yeah,
Right,
and
right,
it's
right.
about like an American girl who goes to like a French monastery orphanage, and she's like goes to help out, and then all this she gets like impregnated by the devil and has to give baby birth to Bad Boy.
They should make a remake of The Omen and call it Bad Vibes. And it's just like a guy with bad vibes and stuff that keeps like happening around him. But it's really just like a bunch of like boring nights and he says something and it's
He makes a bad call. He's like, guys, this party's gonna be fucking sick.
Yeah, they show up
like,
and it's lame.
It's like a dude with a gun.
Yeah, it's like it sucks the energy out of a bunch of situations. Nobody likes being around them. And his name's Damien, and he's a foster kid. If we want to tie it to the original in some way.
Or he's just an orphan because his parents got rid of him because he was such bad vibes.
Yeah, they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, shit,
This
we
kid's
fucked-
lame as fuck.
Yeah, we fucked this one up. 3, 2, 1.
80.
96.
85%.
Damn, that's real low for what I thought.
What that is, I thought.
Shut the fuck up with the power of Christ and the cocksuckers who saved him.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna keep saying that till we can put that on a shirt.
Okay, yeah, just
It's
make
gonna
it
be
the next
Jesus
one.
Christ on the cross and a bunch of people trying to crawl up it to suck his cock, and it's gonna say cocksucking, the power of Christ and the cocksucking
cocksuckers.
warriors who saved him.
Okay, you added a who saved him
I know,
too. It's
it's
changing a
coming
lot.
in.
You gotta really like
Psalm 22.
see, you gotta stand on it. If you
Yeah.
keep making it more and
Right.
more complicated, it's gonna
At
get
one point, it's just gonna be an ellipses. It's
Oh, okay.
just gonna be cocksucking warriors. ...
Next movie, Grant.
Hellraiser.
Oh, isn't this Wes Craven too? The same guy who did Scream? Actually, no, it's not. I think it's fucking Johnny Smith.
I've been known to raise a little hell.
This one's weird too. These are like supernatural beings.
Sometimes I show up, I raise a little hell.
I'm fucking sick of you already, dude.
Are you dressing up for Halloween or what?
I might be Pinhead. I'm gonna go to an acupuncturist and just walk out with it still in my face and go to a party.
What? You're gonna be Pinhead?
That's the guy in Hellraiser. He's Pinhead.
Oh,
His
okay.
face has all the pins in it.
I always thought Pinhead there's a bowling pin shaped head was the when you're talking about Pinhead.
No, man, nah, dog.
This guy's got pins in his head?
Kind of. They're like interdimensional beings. He's not like a human.
Okay.
They're
He's
fucking weird. There's like a whole race of these super killers. I haven't seen this in a long time.
like a robot alien.
More like a leprechaun, I think.
You're supposed to know about
I think
this
he's like
stuff.
interdimensional. He's not like a robot alien. He's like
Interdimensional, so not space. He's just from like Earth
different-
gone wrong.
Yeah, kind of
Sort
deal.
of thing.
A tangent universe.
Dystopian tangent
Yeah.
universe.
Tangent sex.
Tangent sex?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like tantric. You know.
Barely fits there, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Tantric sex, dude. What?
What I can talk about.
Slow? What? Sorry, go fast. Fast feel better.
Right, come on, dude.
What?
Dude, quit trying to have tantric sex with this game.
I'm not trying to have tantric sex with this game. It's a video. There's gotta be stuff in it.
Dude, you can't put stuff in it.
Yeah, we got a little
No.
bit. Yeah. There's gotta be stuff in the video.
There can't be. There
cool.
can't be stuff in this video.
Yes, there can.
No, if there's too much stuff in this video, people won't watch it.
They're gonna watch
They
it.
just watch for the games.
That's not true.
They don't like our jokes anymore.
No, they watch to see us say Mudang the hippo, Hawk Tua to the poles,
Yeah.
Hawk Tua Tonga Vailoa. They watch to see us say, the pulled pork park and the pig, the pig who says fuck. They love that. They do the Schroker thing.
Do you think they like the cocksucking heroes and warriors that
Probably
saved
they
Jesus
like part
Christ?
of it, yeah. But it's getting a little long. I think that there's a few people who are commenting, it's getting a little long. You're adding too much stuff to it.
The ancient
we don't know how to
cocksuckers who
quote
came
it.
from space to come down and save Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior's life and warriors.
See, this is what I mean. You're piling too much onto it.
Okay, I'll
Sometimes
keep it
we just
simple.
have a conversation, where are those jeans from?
China.
And then you say they're from China, and then we go, okay, now Chinese joke time.
Okay.
See, these are the videos that we make. This
Gong.
Is the stuff. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
Going, gong.
Right.
That'd be like a racist way to call a Chinese guy's home run.
Uh-huh.
Way back and gong. Gong out of the ballpark.
Yep.
I can't think of a Chinese guy's name. Can you help me?
Sure. Chung Lee.
Chung Lee up at bat. He takes a swing at the first pitch he sees. It's going, and gong out of the ballpark.
Chung Lee. That's if the guy from Pawn
Pawn
Stars
Stars
was
was
Chinese.
Chinese,
Yeah.
Everybody was Chung Lee fighting.
Big Chunkus.
Okay, now we're
See,
good.
we're
Now
good.
we got a
That
video.
filled the quota and we're good.
3, 2, 1.
I put 90.
88%.
70%.
Oh, good job, man.
Thanks, dude.
All right, it's 13-8. We're going into the final movie of the Rotten Tomatoes Horror Edition, and Graydon has no chance to win.
Nope. And if you do want us to do other holidays or other like genre specific kinds of this game, I like this a lot. I think it's a fun variation on the classic Rotten Tomatoes game we played and gives us a little bit more to talk about. So let us know what genre or holiday you want to do next.
And let us know your favorite Smashing Pumpkins song down in the comments.
Grant, what's the last movie?
Skinamarink.
Oh,
Skinamarink-a-dinky dink, Skinamarink-y-doo. Skinamarink is a super fucked up movie.
kind of. Come upstairs.
Yeah, but it's filmed like in the dark,
Yeah, it hurts your eyes to watch.
and it's very experimental. Is that a way to say it?
Absolutely,
It's an
yeah.
experimental one. I have seen the original short film this is
yeah.
based on, but I have not seen Skinamarink.
I loved it. If you watch it in the dark with like the intention to get scared, I think you can kind of bypass I don't know, it got over criticized. I feel like it got so hyped up. It was like an indie experimental movie that got hyped up to the point where normies came in.
Yeah.
And like if you invite your buddy like Ted to an art house party, he's gonna be like, what the fuck's going on? Is that bitch shooting up?
He'd be like, dude, who would ever buy this? But I saw people on TikTok literally being like, okay, guys, I just saw this movie that everybody was saying is the scariest movie of all time. And what the heck was that? That wasn't even a movie.
Right.
Like that sort of thing happened.
I thought it was fucking lit. I thought it was really good.
I have not seen it, but the first one was super fucked up.
Yeah.
The thing they made it based off of. But I would watch that, I guess.
Yeah, it's a quick one. It's like hour 25 or something. Really taps into that childhood sense of like imagination fear.
Yeah.
Where it's like the dark. It's just kids that get stuck in a house where all the windows and doors disappear. And there's a big voice that like leads them around. It's horrifying.
Yeah, and that's a very scary thing. If that happened to me, I'd be like, damn it. I'd be
Dark
like,
as shit in
oh,
here."
no.
Yeah.
Not this from the movie. Not this from Skinamarink.
Yeah, fuck. They got me.
I wonder if anybody's ever thought that when something really bad happens to them that's like they're like, oh, dude, this is like a fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I'm
Fuck.
literally about to get killed by
Damn it.
dude.
What? Oh, you're bringing the guy with where's the other guy's faces?
It's
Damn
like
it.
Leprechaun in the hood.
Oh, this is happening again, huh?
3, 2, 1.
68%.
66.
73%.
It's only right you got the last one, buddy.
14-8.
Yeah, it's gas pack on
Come
your
on,
ass.
man.
Gas pack on your behalf.
Yeah, I had a leadoff home run, and then I went
Yeah, you went crazy.
I went crazy.
That was a great game, though. Happy Halloween to everyone. Be safe. Check your kids' candy for Fent.
And make sure there's no Fent, no razor blades in there.
And happy, horny, fun times. Go out there.
Pass out a king size, by the way.
Yeah, don't be a broke bitch.
Yeah. Get some king size Kit Kats.
Let your wife be a sexy witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want, and if you're watching right now and you're a guy and you've got a girlfriend or a wife who wants to dress up in a very sexy outfit, don't tell her what to wear. Don't wear that out.
You should be a cheerleader with her.
Yeah. Wear whatever you want on Halloween. Have a good time. Just don't go around scaring people. Don't pull pranks.
This Halloween, everybody should be a cheerleader. And if it's not a literal cheerleader, you should be rooting for the people that step out of their comfort zone to wear a fun costume.
I completely agree with that. And also, I'm sorry that I was so fucked up in this video and my lips are chapped and all that stuff.
We love you. Bye.
This has been HIVEMIND Unlimited Rotten Tomatoes game, and we'll see you in the next video.
Deuces.
I like that though. We should make an R&B horror movie.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Just like the killer is coming. No, no, no.
Trapped in the closet type beat.
Do it. That'd be the type beat for trapped in the closet. Yeah, but I mean, I don't want it to be like that.
Yeah, no.
Because that's
of course
like,
not.
you know.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
No one
and we
likes
use
that.
disparaging words for little people quite a bit.
Doing.
To rhyme with Bridget.
Yes.
Yeah. And I didn't really like that.
Hey.